What's up, guys? So it's Sunday morning. Right now it's about 8:40 a.m. Just finished breakfast. Breakfast, of course, is our traditional Sunday waffles, chocolate chip waffles. I don't make it from scratch. It's Mrs. Butterworth, sorry, or Aunt Jemima, one of the two. I don't know. But yeah, it's Sunday morning. It's early. We got about 40 minutes or less till we got to leave for church, so we're gonna get dressed soon. I am not going to bore you with another scale video since I just did one last week. As of this morning, I am back to Thanksgiving weight, which is good, 226.4 on the scale this morning. I was kind of pissed off because it was 226 yesterday, and I went up instead of going back down after a 4-mile run, but all good. Again, this is a down week for mileage, so today's the last day of this down week for mileage. And then, you know, we'll start picking things back up. Yesterday I did a 4-mile run. I think I did an 8:20 something pace. Garmin actually, my watch wasn't connected to my phone, so I had to resync it, repair it. However, it wasn't working, so I had to reset the watch to factory default. And I should have updated my Garmin run to the website through the computer before. I didn't. So that actually never got recorded on the watch, but it was on Nike Plus. So if you follow me on Nike, the Nike Running Club app, you can see the run there. If not, I can post. You know what? Let me post it there. The Nike run right there. This way you can see that I did 4 miles. This one's a little slower. I don't know why the different. It must be the GPS signal and stuff on where the systems are getting their signals from, because the Nike is always slower than Garmin. Like, I'll run and I'll get the notification from Garmin, and then 5-10 seconds later I'll get the notification from my phone because it goes to my headphones. And the pacing's always different. The mileage is always a little bit off. It's just really weird how that works, considering I start them at the exact same time. But anyway, today is a 1.5 mile recovery run, so it's a little slower pace, probably like 9 something, I don't know exactly. And then we got leg day at the gym. So we're gonna go to church, we're gonna come home, we should have both girls be here. That's awesome. And then I can get changed, go and do my run, and then hit the gym for leg day. And you will get to see at least leg day. Obviously, I run the same route right now, so I showed you the route the other day. Not gonna redo that, so I have nothing to talk about during the run except the recovery part. But you guys understand what recovery is. We covered that already too. So I will see you in the next clip before the run, and then leg day, and that'll be that. And of course, you know, the topic of the video. Alright, what's up, guys? So it is currently 12:23. I just got done with my cool recovery run. 1.5 miles according to the Garmin. 1.57 miles at a pace of 8:54 per mile. Now I say, because according to the Garmin, because if you were to look at my Nike Plus stats, it says I did 1.5 miles at a pace of 9:19 per mile. Now again, the reason I'm tracking with the Nike Plus is because this is where my plan is, and every run I do and rate adjust my plan a little bit more personally to what my specifications are and what my abilities are. The Garmin is a little bit more accurate in my opinion as far as distance goes, so I'm using that, even though I'm starting and stopping my run based on the Nike Plus or Nike Running Club. I'm not stopping the Garmin until Nike says the run's complete. Whatever. That's the only thing I'm doing. I'm using the distance on the Nike, and then everything else, like official distances, on the Garmin. But I know it's kind of messed up. I'm even tracking calories with the Fitbit because I don't have the Garmin heart rate strap yet. I haven't ordered one. I'll probably order one in the next couple weeks once the runs start to pick up, because the runs are going to start picking up. I think I have 3 weeks before my first tempo run, and that's going to be fun. The mileage starts to pick up next week. I go back to, I think my long run's a 5. Then it slows down again, but then it picks up to like 6 and change, and then it's going to go up from there. So at least for a little while. I mean, I might have like a slower week, but it's not going to be like a down week like this week. So feeling good so far, feeling really good. My legs don't feel beat up. Today they do because I did the long run yesterday. But tomorrow I'll do my endurance run and I'll feel pretty good doing it, and everything. So we'll see what the new pace. I think my plan is going to adjust itself tomorrow. Let me rate this run real quick. This was nice and easy. Slow jog, able to talk. Nothing special. So if I go to my coach and I go to my entire plan, view full schedule, and look, tomorrow I have a 2.5 mile endurance run at a 9:06 pace. I don't know if that's going to change, but tomorrow is a decent week as far as mileage goes. I think it's, see, you know what, and this plan adjusted again. Oh no, that's this week. This week was a 9.25. I did 11 miles this week, even though it was only 9.25 scheduled. Next week's 11.25 scheduled, so hopefully we'll be a little bit closer to that. But then week 8 is really when the mileage really starts to pile on, so we'll see. We'll get there. I'm gonna go do legs at the gym now, and we'll talk about this shortly. Alright, so here we are at the gym. It is leg day. We're gonna do legs 50-50, which means 50% weights, 50% hit. Finished it up with some core at the end. Should be done in about 35 minutes tops. Right, it is right now 1:13 in the afternoon, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, so the way, remember, the way this 50-50s are set up, 2 superset, 2 exercises, 3 sets of 10. Go to the next one for 3 total supersets. Then you get to do 3 rounds of hit, then 3 rounds of core, 2 exercises. So I'm just gonna put this down and try to get whatever I can. If I get something, great. If I don't, whatever. But I'm here solo. My wife's over there on the treadmill. My daughter's in the back there, sitting on her phone. So I don't have a videographer, and I didn't bring my tripod. So you're just gonna have to get what you get. But it's leg day, same exercises as always: squats, lunges, deadlifts, you know, calf raises, you know the deal. Probably some hip thrusts in there. I don't know yet. I haven't watched the workout. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, Alright, so just a quick mid-set break. This is water. Notice there's a lot more of it and it's not colored. There's a reason why. I'll tell you about it after the workout. But if someone's gonna inquire what I'm drinking in between my workout and during my workout today, not my usual BCAAs, and I'll explain in a second. Pulling the workout, legs is done, hit is done, core is done. We'll go home, shower, eat, and then we'll talk about what Embrace the Suck is, what it means, why I use that as a mantra, and why you should too. Peace in a minute. Alright guys, week 5 is officially a wrap. We are done with week 5. That means we only have 16 weeks to go until race day. 16 weeks from today, from right now, we will know, well, from recording this, because when you're watching this, it's on Monday, maybe even later than that. So from the time I record this, 16 weeks from now, I will have been done with the race like hours ago. So we'll know if we hit the 140 or faster PR on the half marathon. So first thing I want to talk about is what I was drinking, why I was just drinking water during my workout instead of my typical BCAAs. Well, my wife went to GNC to get me some more BCAAs, and this was the only one they had. They didn't have my usual intro workout BCAA. Now this is the Extend Elite Pre. And of course you look at that and you say, huh, it's got BCAAs, but it's also got a pre-workout supplement in it, right? So when I was looking at it, I told her, I said, just get what you get, because she just said they have the pre-workout one, so she got it. And by the time I think I found out about it, she was already home with it. And I'm just like, whatever, it's BCAAs, we'll just get more next month, whatever. If I don't like it, we'll just push it off to the side and I'll get something else. Anyway, this has a pre-workout supplement in it. So you're getting 200 milligrams of caffeine as well, along with the beta-alanine, but it also has a pumping agent. So this has citrulline nitrate, NO3-T, or NO3T. Essentially what that is, it's going to help you help your muscles pump. So the idea is you drink this about 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. So this says 20 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes is probably too long for you to feel the effects. If you're not feeling it within 15 minutes, you're probably too much in your stomach. You'll get the effects from it, but you're not gonna like feel the tingles. So I drink this about 20 minutes before I go to the gym. And I'm only using that on weight training days. I used it the other day on shoulders. I use it today on legs. Obviously, I don't know if my legs are pumped or not. I'm not going for hypertrophy. But the pre-workout, yeah, you feel the tingles from the beta-alanine and whatever. It's got a decent amount of beta-alanine in here. It says 1,600 milligrams, so 1.6 grams of beta-alanine, 200 milligrams of sodium. And it's got your standard BCAAs in it. Now, do I like it? I mean, I'm not going for, like I said, I'm not lifting for hypertrophy. I'm not going for mass gaining. So I don't know if it's having the effect. Would it have the same effect as on a bodybuilder as it would me? I don't know. So in the end, it's still BCAAs. It's still what I'm drinking. I just have to drink this before. Now what I might start doing is like drink half of it before I go to the gym, just to get a little bit, and then sip during the weight workout, just because I don't like the flavor of water during a workout. So that's the supplement I'm using. I'm trying out. Again, if I don't like it, I just won't buy it again. If I don't feel like, I got chest and triceps on Monday, back and biceps on Tuesday, so I'll know more about how the pumping thing feels on those muscle groups, and if I have the energy. Again, I'm also running, so I'm using my Energize before my runs. 1 scoop, only 100 milligrams of caffeine. I don't want to over caffeinate myself, even though I probably could get away with it, but I don't want to use this with the pump agent during a run. I don't know how that's going to affect my heart rate at that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now, the topic of the video talks about Embrace the Suck, and I'm going to go out back when I talk about this one, just because I need some fresh air, and I'm really starting to stink, and it's a little warm in the house, and with my wife practicing a TikTok dance in the kitchen, just, let me get a different environment. Alright, so why Embrace the Suck? What does it mean? Why am I using it as my mantra? And why do I have it on a shirt? And why should you also, A, live your life by this, and B, get the shirt? Alright, so first off, if you've been around social media at all, or even, wherever, you've heard the phrase embrace the suck. If you haven't, well, A, you haven't been on my personal social media pages, my business, my like page, or my personal page, or you just ignore it altogether. So embrace the suck, when I first heard it, was from when I was in the military, especially getting ready for my deployment. Because the military uses it, you know, that you have to have, hold on, hey, get over here. All right, in the military, you have to have a mindset of everything's gonna suck. You just have to deal with it and move on and keep pushing forward. And on a deployment to the Middle East, to the desert, you know, I deployed to Iraq. That was the mentality you had to have. The whole deployment's gonna suck. You're away from home for a year almost. You're in an area where you may or may not have communications. You're in an area where the food sucks. You're in an area where there's guns. You know, you can hear guns going on, AK-47s. You can hear the mortars being shot. You can hear the 50 cal tank, you know, guns firing back. You can hear the car bombs going off, the helicopters firing and shooting. You hear all that, right? And if you know, when you can't talk to people back home about it, because a lot of stuff we're dealing with is classified, you know, as far as like not locations. Because I mean, my wife knew I was in Ramadi. She didn't know which part of Ramadi I was in. She knew that's where I was. I couldn't tell her exact locations. I couldn't tell her what I was doing, what ops were happening, when I was going out on patrol. I didn't. But, you know, I couldn't tell. Or there was a couple times I could have. But I couldn't tell a lot of the details of the deployment. I couldn't tell when we were coming home. I couldn't tell when I was traveling to Fallujah. I couldn't tell her when I was traveling to whatever, Baghdad. I couldn't tell her any of that stuff, right? It becomes a life where you're working 20-hour days. All the days run together. You know it's dangerous. You know it could suck. And you just have to embrace everything about it and keep moving forward. You have to embrace the suck and move forward, okay? So that was back in the military. Then, you know, obviously, I didn't start training for Ironman for a while. But then last year, during my Ironman training, it got to a point over the summer where I got heat exhaustion. And I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. I wanted to say, you know what, F this. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth my life. It ain't worth my health to just keep going. But I knew I was right there at the edge of greatness, if you will. And by greatness, I don't mean I was going to qualify for the World Championships. I'm not there yet. Maybe one day, but not yet. But I knew I had to just keep pushing, right? So I started using the mentality of, look, it's going to suck. This 6-hour bike ride is going to suck. This 3-hour run is going to suck. Embrace everything about it and keep going. Then on the night before race day, actually the morning of race day, I wrote "Embrace the Suck" on my forearm with the Ironman M, right, as you know, the M in embrace. And I said, this is my mantra. And I wrote it on my forearm in permanent marker so that the entire day, anytime I wanted to quit, and I got bored, or not bored, but frustrated and exhausted and in pain where I wanted to stop, I could look down on my forearm and see "Embrace the Suck." And if you didn't follow me last year, here's the picture of it written on my forearm. Okay, I know Nick Bear also has his Embrace the Suck training app, and we actually talked about it briefly at the start line of Ironman Florida. He saw it written on my arm. He goes, yo, I like that. I was like, yeah, I know about your app, whatever. He's like, that's cool either way. And we just kind of went on about our day. I decided to start putting it on shirts. Down in the description of this video, you will see a link to a Teespring page where you can get merch that I've created for Embrace the Suck. Now, obviously, I didn't trademark the phrase. I could, because I don't think it's trademarked yet. I'm not going to. I'm just going to put it on my clothing, right? But why should you live your life in this mentality? Well, the majority of people that do things, you know, that try to accomplish things, give up when it gets tough. Are you one of those people? If you are, you need to sit back and go, okay, A, why do I want what I want? B, why did I stop trying for it? Because it got difficult. Maybe the social media algorithms weren't working in your favor. Maybe your friends and family told you, you know, were laughing at you. You weren't getting traction. Look, this is all part of completing something. You have to embrace everything that sucks about what it is you're trying to do and keep moving forward. Embrace the suck and go. I have my accountability group, Embrace the Suck. One of the guys just posted today, at the time of recording this video, that he was out shopping and he was going out to get oatmeal for breakfast, and he doesn't like oatmeal. So I commented, you know the phrase, and he responded, "Embrace the suck," because If you're trying for a fitness goal, you have to eat a certain way, you have to train a certain way, you have to do certain things, and yes, they're not all enjoyable. I don't love getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but soon when my runs get longer, I'm gonna have to. I don't enjoy doing double workouts every single day, but guess what? To get the goal that I want to achieve, I have to do these things. Yeah, my body's tired. My body's hungry. It sucks eating 2,000 calories a day, especially when I know I need to eat this, even though I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. I'm still in a deficit with all the calories I'm burning. It sucks. It sucks. Last night I was out to dinner with my family and they were eating chicken tenders and burgers and french fries, and what did I have? I had a chicken salad and a bowl of chili. Why? Because I knew I had to keep my calories low. I knew I had to keep my, I couldn't have high carbs, I've already hit my carb quota for the day, and it sucked about it. I normally, every time I go to the mall, I get frozen yogurt from this one local spot. Last night my wife said, hey, are we getting dessert? And I was like, no, I can't. I can't. The next 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks left or whatever, I'm without sweets. I'm without any kind of sweet treats at all. So like my Oreos are hidden somewhere. I know where they are, but that doesn't mean I have access to them on, eat as easily as I want. I'm holding myself accountable. Does it suck not having that Oreo at night? Hell yeah. Does it suck not going out for ice cream and frozen yogurt? Hell yeah. But if I want what I want, I have to be willing to embrace the sucky part of the journey and go after it. And that is why you should too. If you want something, fucking go after it and get it. Embrace everything that sucks. Don't sit there and say, well, I like eating fried food, I can't give it up. I like sweets, I can't give them up. If you want something bad enough, you'll go get it. If you want fitness results, you'll go get them. If you want business results, you'll go get them. You'll figure out what you have to do to make shit happen. You'll embrace all the shitty things about it, and you will get it done. With all aspects of life. If your relationships suck, work at it. Embrace the shitty thing. Make compromises. Go to therapies if you have to. Do what you have to do. Loki! Hey! God damn this dog. Do what you have to do to get shit done in your favor. Now I gotta go retrieve my dog from the neighbor's yard because we still have this hole from the hurricane. Hey! Get back! Get in the yard! Inside! Come on. If you want it bad enough, you'll go get it. Embrace the shitty part about life. Embrace the shitty part about the journey and make it happen for yourself. And I'm gonna end this video right here. On this note, with this, I'm gonna put the Teespring link for the Embrace the Suck shirts and leggings and masks and phone cases and stickers and whatever. I got hoodies, there's t-shirts, there's tank tops, there's sleeveless t-shirts, I think. 2 different colors right now, white and black. So it's white with black lettering or black with white lettering. Go ahead and grab yours. That is the start of what I want to be my clothing line. I am going to start an Embrace the Suck clothing line. All proceeds and profits from this clothing line will not go to me. They will go back into developing the brand. Okay, I'm gonna, at one point when there's enough, not profit, but when there's enough saved up, I'm gonna go with a manufacturer and I'm going to start customizing clothes specifically for endurance athletes, but it can be worn by the average person. So if you like this video, like it, subscribe for more, hit the bell so you know when I post every Monday and Thursday. Share it out with your friends if you know this is a video you think they would benefit from. I will see you in the next episode, guys.